Hey, what's happening guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the first video in a potential new ongoing playlist covering different forms of martial arts and their history. In this segment, I'm going to briefly go over the origins of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So in 1914, Mitsuo Maeda, aka Count Koma, emigrated from Japan to Brazil. Mitsuo was a Japanese judoka. George Gracie, who was a local politician, assisted Mitsuo in coming to Brazil. As a showing of his appreciation and gratitude, Mitsuo Maeda trained George's son, Carlos Gracie. As time went on, Carlos taught his brothers jiu-jitsu, which is translated to the gentle art, and they later opened up their first jiu-jitsu academy together in 1925. Carlos and Elio Gracie are known to have refined the art and tested its application in a real fight scenario. The Gracie Challenge was created, which was an open invitation to anyone who wanted to engage in a basically no-rules fight against a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is designed so smaller individuals can best a larger attacker via leverage, positioning, and submission. Holz Gracie further adapted the art right around 1970, incorporating more effective techniques, some from the art and sport of wrestling. He also created the first point and rule system for competition jiu-jitsu. In the early 1990s, Rorion Gracie moved from Brazil to Los Angeles in hopes to display the effectiveness of his family's adapted style of jiu-jitsu. Rorion and a gentleman known as Art Davie created an event called the Ultimate Fighting Championship. The purpose of the event was to match up various martial arts styles against each other and discover which is the most effective in a real fight. In other words, show which style is the best. The first UFC event occurred in 1993, and Rorion's younger brother Royce Gracie dominated the event. Royce was chosen to represent the art in the family because he wasn't necessarily a large or imposing man. They felt it would look more impressive to see Royce, who was outweighed and smaller than most, if not all of his opponents, defeat them in a limited rules fight in real time, which cemented the validity and effectiveness of the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu art. The plan worked because Royce won 4 fights in a single night, defeating each opponent matched up against him, besides again giving up considerable size and strength. The martial arts landscape and world will never be the same again when it was evident in order to be a complete fighter, you had to have effective submission grappling skill, whether offensive or defensive. BJJ was the art that just had to be learned after the first UFC event. Royce being victorious in that first tournament created an explosion of interest in the art, and the rest is history. There would be no mixed martial arts as we know it without BJJ. There simply is no serious mixed martial artist out there that doesn't train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or submission grappling. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a beautiful art, and it's ever evolving, with practitioners adding new techniques and moves building off of the techniques refined before them. Thank you for watching this segment guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider giving it a like, sharing the video, subscribing, would greatly appreciate it. If this segment is popular and you guys enjoyed it, I'll certainly do more videos on different martial arts. Thanks for watching again, and take care.